Flatbed looks nice. Shovels. Pickup truck. Would be nice to have one of those, right? An old tractor. Nah, not on this property. John Deere engine. Husqvarna ride-on lawnmower. John Deere. Husqvarna again. Husqvarna. It's way too expensive for my budget. Oh, that looks brand spanking new. Way too nice for me. Nothing really interesting. What's that? What? $100 lawnmowers? In sort of, they are kind of orderly stored. If only. What's the price? 600? Ends in 3 days. Hey, honey, can I go and buy 100 lawnmowers? As you saw in the previous clip, I went and asked my wife if she thought it was a good idea to buy 100 lawnmowers in different states of disrepair. And actually, she said that she thought it was a very good idea. So here we are on the home stretch. There's 59 minutes left. And the price is still, you still cannot beat that. If you don't know it by now, I buy and sell garden equipment that I find cheap. I don't do it for a living, it's a hobby. And normally I pay around 100 Danish kroner for a lawnmower in this sort of condition. And if there is 100 lawnmowers here for 1100 Danish kroner, that makes it 11 kroner a pop. And that's a pretty sharp price. So I am willing to go quite some way to get this lot. But yeah, we'll see. I'll bring it back when we're closing in and I start bidding. So we're up on the home stretch here with just under 3 minutes left, and I see some auto bids are starting to show up. So some people do want this pile of junk. Well, we are almost at 2,000, and I don't really know how high I want to go now. 1,900. Stop bidding, people, because I want this. So, do you want to see the pictures of this pile of rubbish? Oh, that didn't improve anything, did it? Oh, not really. So, I don't know what kind of company these machines are stored at. It says it's a service company and that the machines come from estate sales and stuff. So I do believe that they should be functioning, most of them. And most of them looks to be in pretty sad shape, but I have sold on pieces much more bad looking than that one, and that was actually my fastest sale, the ugliest one. I did also see that one right there also looks to be pretty nice. There's also one on top somewhere, looking to be in pretty good shape. See if I can find it. Yeah. A bit of cleanup and and they will kick down the road fairly easy, I do believe. Still 1900 as the highest bid. That one right there also looks pretty clean. Where is it? 2000. That one, Falke. It's a cheap brand machine, but it looks to be in okay shape. Come on, where was it? That's a garden right there. I did one of those on my channel also, so that one will also sell. There it is. That one, maybe not. I just think it looks to be in a good shape. And that one is really bright red. A Makita box? I didn't see that before. Yeah, well, we'll see how this goes. Because we are starting to get up there. Maybe we are closing in on what I am willing to bid. That's a Honda right there. So if anything, then the engine. No, it's rust. Yeah, I was about to say that I think it's an alloy housing, but there's rust down there, so maybe not. Honda, yeah, and they are just stacked. So, yeah, so we're back at picture number 1. So, should I start bidding? Yeah, 2100, let's go. And then they extend with 3 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. Overbid again. I don't know how high I want to go. This was sort of my highest, but we'll see when I stop. Let's go for one more. Yeah, of course I want it as cheap as possible. So I just got permission from my financial advisor, and she said that yeah, you can go a little more because she really wants me to do this video. Damn it. Okay, last one. 7 grand. Okay. Number 4. I give up. Now it's too much. 7,000 was my last bid, so let's just see where it ends. So number 4 won the deal at 7,600. Well, how things can change. That auction you just saw that I bailed out on at 7,000 kroner, I think it was. Well, it got cancelled, and a week later it showed up again at the same auction site. So guess what? I'm on my way to pick up a rental car because I bought it. I ended my bidding at 7,000 because the auction site raised their fee from 190 kroner to 2,375 kroner. That didn't scare me. I bought it. So now I'm on my way to pick it up. This is the greatest idea ever. No, the worst one. Well, that's some of them. And it all goes into that one. Let's go. So, that's the first bunch. I think I can carry 50 at a time in this van. And I think he will pick up some more for me and deliver them right on my tailgate. Super service by the guy. Many of them are looking actually really bad. So let's see what we can make of this stupid buy. Well, alone the engines. There's a Honda right there. So the engines alone should be plenty to cover my expenses, and if I can just go to zero, if I can just break even, that will be just fine, because I'm doing this for YouTube. The home stretch, last load. That's a lot of lawnmowers. This was it for today. They're all unloaded and the time is late, so let's take a look at this tomorrow. Good night. So I've got them all lined up here. Sorry about the wind if it gets through the microphone. I just counted them. There is 101 lawnmowers in every shape, size and condition and color that you can get as a homeowner here in Denmark. I'm pretty sure for the last 20 years. All of these are in rolling condition. They have been rolling onto that spot here, but there's also quite a bunch that had to be carried out of the van and dumped somewhere, and this is the ones. I'm almost sure that 95% of the engines will actually run, because most of them is Briggs and Stratton, so, and Honda, so they will, I'm pretty sure. But other than that, I'm gonna have to do a lot of cannibalism, I'm sure, because many of them is in a really rough shape. This one could be very nice, but it looks really, really ugly with all kinds of growth. This one have some nice wheels and some nice duct tape and a big honking Briggs engine. This one looks nice. It's a plastic shield, so cannot rust, and a Briggs engine, bulletproof. This one might have been in the graveyard over here, because that's really rough. But the engine looks, apart from the fuel cap, is the duct tape edition. Yeah. We got a snapper here that also should have been over here in the graveyard, because that's broken off. I didn't see it yesterday. It was dark, as you might saw. Yeah. What do I think about my purchase? I'm not sure. As of right now, because it looks, in my eyes, it looks really bad for most of them. So I might have burned my ass here. Not only financially, but I have to get rid of all these somehow. Well, there are good ones. There's 2 Stiga here with aluminum shield. Stiga, yeah, and also 2 Ginge there, aluminum or aluminium. Texas, Alco, Partner, Garden, all brands are represented here, I'm pretty sure. One of them I actually pulled the cord on when I got home. This was that one, the Viking. And I'm sure that will run because it just said flop flop when I pulled the string. So the engine rotates and that's good. This one is a cheap brand together with that one. And it's missing the pull start, but that might run anyways. Yeah, as I said, every color of lawnmower is here. Some of them have electric start actually. That one is equipped with electric start. That for sure does not work. But maybe we can make it work. And over here, yeah, the rows just keeps going. It's not that bad, but there's a lot. 100. This one is a cutie. A really small shield, but a big honking engine on it. It looks like a big engine, so it looks like a stuffed bee or something. We got an old warrior here, Tecumseh. That's also a runner, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, some of them. This one actually looks nice in the shield. And there is, I think there's 4 of this model scattered around the place here. There's one there. And that one is also one of those. This one is missing the caps and stuff. When is it from? You can see it. 16. It's still an oldie. Little bit of an oldie. That one, I don't know. A Dano. That's a cheap brand, so yeah. But well, for right now, it's basically just a graveyard of lawnmowers. What do you think? Am I an idiot? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you think I'm an idiot. Sometimes I do myself. Well, I'm gonna get going, pick out the best looking ones to start with, the ones that need the least amount of work to get running, so they can get sold, and in that way maybe financially can help out a little bit, buying some stuff, oils and fuel and yeah, all that stuff that's going to run a lawnmower. Well, I'm gonna get cracking. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna film of me fixing up these. I'm gonna pop up once in a while with an update and tell you where we're at, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna make videos of them because it takes 3 times as long to get a lawnmower through when we have to film it. So I really have to get these through because they are taking up a lot of space and also financially. Of course, I've thrown in some money and I would like to get them back as soon as possible. So yeah, let me get going. Why am I doing this? I don't know. That's better. So, Kenny and the 100, there's 101 lawnmowers. Kenny and the 101 lawnmowers is signing out. I'm gonna get going with these machines. Stay tuned. Maybe some other stupid stuff will show up. If you subscribe, comment, share, yeah, just come on to my channel. Help me out because I really like doing this, but I really need your help. subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps out a lot. Stay safe.